Hi, boys and girls.
Hello again.
It's Miss Kim.
And Miss Laura and Newt, who's moving, and Chewy decided to hang out back there today. He does that.
They're resting.
He likes to lay down.
Yeah. So last week we talked a little bit about how I'm afraid of birds. So this week,
Remember that one? Yeah.
this week, Miss Laura and I decided to read books about birds. I'm reading one called Mr. Duck Means Business.
And mine is Little Penguin's Got the Hiccups.
Yeah.
It's fabulous. You're going to hear me hiccup throughout the entire thing. It's great, I gotta say.
But are penguins birds?
They've all got feathers. I don't know. I think they're birds.
I think they are too. Yeah. They're flightless birds. That's right. They don't fly. Those are birds I can like. Anything that doesn't fly, I'm okay with.
The best thing is, the duck in the thing is he's foul. Is a foul duck. Your parents will know what that means. They'll explain it to you later.
We hope you enjoy.
Bye.
Bye. Mr. Duck Means Business by Tammy Sauer. Mr. Duck lived by himself at the pond. Each day he followed a tight schedule. From 6 in the morning until 7, he would stretch his wings. From 7 until 8, he would fluff his feathers. At precisely 8:01, he would glide across the perfectly still water. "Ah," said Mr. Duck, "it's so peaceful, so quiet. I have everything I need." Day after day, week after week, and year after year, everything was the same, and Mr. Duck was very happy. Then one especially hot summer day, Mr. Duck had just begun his morning gliding when he saw Pig. "Look out below! Oink, oink! Splash!" Mr. Duck sputtered. He muttered. He tail a-fluttered. But Pig did not get the message. Mr. Duck was all set to give Pig a strongly worded speech regarding private property when, "Well, there you are," said Cow. "Let's see your moves," called Pig. "Jump in." "You don't mind, do you, Mr. Duck?" said Cow as she plowed past. "Moo, moo, splash!" Mr. Duck grumbled. He mumbled. He flip-flop fumbled. But Pig and Cow did not get the message. Mr. Duck was all set to tell them what's what when, "Hey," said Goat, "we've been looking all over for you." "Anyone up for a game of Marco Polo?" called Pig. "Last one in is a rotten egg," cheeped a chick. "Come on, Mr. Duck," said Cow, "you're it." The water got wild. The scenery got crowded, and the peace and quiet, it was gone. Mr. Duck tapped. He flapped. He totally snapped. Quack! And somebody got the message. "Perhaps we've overstayed our welcome," said Chick. "Oh," said the other animals. "Out, out, out of my pond," cried Mr. Duck. "This time I mean business." "So sorry, my apologies. Goodbye for good," said Mr. Duck. "Sorry to have bothered you," said Chick. "Thanks for letting us swim in your pond." Alone at last, Mr. Duck returned to his routine. He stretched his wings. There was no splashy belly flopping. He fluffed his feathers. There was no annoying water ballet. He glided across the perfectly still water. There was certainly no rowdy round of Marco Polo. "Ah," said Mr. Duck, "it's so peaceful, so quiet, and that's just the way I like it." On Monday, quiet. On Tuesday, very quiet. On Wednesday, peaceful. On Thursday, very peaceful. On Friday, yawn. On Saturday, Mr. Duck twiddled his feathers, peacefully and quietly, of course. And on Sunday, Mr. Duck had a plan. These days, Mr. Duck still loves to stretch at 6. He still loves to fluff his feathers at 7. He still loves to glide across the perfectly still water at precisely 8:01. But sometimes Life calls for a little noise, especially with friends. The end.
Little Penguin Gets the Hiccups by Tad Bentley. Oh, hello. It's so nice to meet you. Franklin said you would be here soon. I wonder if you might be able to help. You may have noticed that I've got a terrible case of the hiccups. It's driving me cuckoo. It's all started last week on chili night. I'm not sure how many penguins you know, but let me give you some advice. Never give chili to a penguin. It gives us hiccups. I can't get rid of them. Frederick told me to stand on my head. Chester told me to drink backwards from a cup. Albert told me to stand on my head while drinking backwards from a cup. Nothing works. But Franklin has given me a new idea, and I need your help. Apparently, giving someone a good scare is the surest, best way to cure hiccups. So I need you to scare me. But I don't really like being scared, so be nice. You're going to say boo on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, boo! Is that it? Let's try again. Louder this time. 1, 2, 3, boo! Pretty scary. Maybe that cured my arg. Will I have the hiccups forever? One more time. Shout. Go crazy. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Roar! Franklin, what on earth are you doing? You told me to stand here and wait for a good scare, and then you go and jump out at me. So now my feathers are all wet, and my mom will go bonkers because she just washed these the other day. Now I'll have to wait until I'm ready to be scared again. Hold on a second. My hiccups, they're gone. Oh, thank you ever so much. Let's celebrate with a nice spicy taco. The end. Little Penguin Gets the Hiccups.